It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity.
Good morning. Welcome to Flat Earth Early Bird number 2696. I'm your host Arwin, and before I start the show, please don't forget to share it on any platform you deem fit, and if you haven't already, follow me here on Rumble and be here when I'm going live, which is normally 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. Please also do support me through the gift card, PayPal, Patreon, Gifts and Go. Links are on the description box below, or send me super chat over at the Rumble live chat when the show is live, or subscribe to my channel. Support me that way. Any support would be greatly appreciated. I could really use it. So please support your local Arwin. That would be great. Right. And today is it's really cooled down. Still here in my shorts, but I'm wondering if that's actually a good idea, because it's really cool down. It's like, it might be even under 20 from the feel of it, but I don't know. At least it's very clouded up there. Not all of it, there's still a little bit of blue here and there, but it's pretty big clouds overall. Who knows, maybe it's even gonna rain from that, or it's just gonna be more cloudy for a while and then at some point rain, or I don't know. Anyway, at ground level there's still some wind here. Up there it's not moving very fast, so the wind seems to only be at ground level. And yeah, again it cooled down quite a bit, but it's actually kind of nice, kind of relieving, because I mean yesterday it was overall pretty warm, and yeah, I did rest really well this morning because of this. Because as I mentioned before, if it's really hot, that makes it kind of tough for me to sleep in the morning, because it just gets sweaty and all that. And so it's really nice that it's not there, and that I just had a really good deep rest, and I didn't go to bed super late, so that's great. I'm a bit sniffy though. It's probably just from the temperature change. It happens more often. And then once I get used to it, it kind of stops, but I'm just a bit sniffy and a tendency to subtly sneeze, so but I try to keep that off the mic. Anyway. Right, it is Saturday, the 18th of July 2026. Temperature is, I called it, it's 19 degrees Celsius, so under 20 indeed. 67% humidity, 18 kilometers an hour wind, and 10% precipitation, so I mean, it said that yesterday too, and that made no sense, but today, yeah, I could believe that it might actually rain at some point, who knows. And looks like it's gonna be this temperature for quite a bit. 19, tomorrow 19, it's Monday 21, Tuesday 22, then Wednesday back to 19, 19 on Thursday, 22 Friday, 19 Saturday. So it's gonna be kind of like swinging around this, and hey, I'm perfectly fine with that. It's actually kind of nice that it's not so freaking hot all the time. Right. So yeah, hope everybody's having a great weekend. And my Friday was pretty interesting overall. Discord. Oh, Benjamin. Although, yeah, I didn't catch all of it. Sometimes I just kind of like forget that it's there by accident. It's like, oh wait, oh yeah, Owen Benjamin, is he alive? Just because I mean, sometimes Infowars is kind of interesting, and sometimes I get caught up in discussions over at Worldwide Debates or Earth Awakenings. I did have a ton of conversations yesterday. Like, again, about basically Tartaria, how it's set up, and it's just really great to have a back and forth about that with somebody that's, well, is more read into it, you know, more read into details. Because as I explained, I'm not really read into all of it. I'm just a person that kind of take notes. Like, I prefer to hear out somebody that's like read it all, and that will then explain it to me. And that's how I've learned a lot of it. But I mean, it's not like I like memorize. I'm not very good at memorizing, especially dates. And boy, did that turn out to actually really help. In a sense that those things are like the least important and the least accurate. And there's been messing with the timeline anyway. Although it's interesting things that pop up with that. Right? Sometimes history doesn't rhyme, it overlapses. Right? But yeah, some more discussions about that, and bumped into a whole bunch of clips. Some of them are really funny, and yeah, it's basically you're gonna have like half Tartaria reference clips, probably Awakened Minds again. He has a, like, that channel has like a daily appearance in my clips, and some other funny stuff. It's like half Tartaria, half other stuff, which can be either political, maybe slightly related to Hitler, or otherwise just goofy shit, or like the current thing, like football with Halen, right? Halen, when that was like peaking. And his clips there's still clips of it going around. It's kind of funny, but there's more Argentina Messi related clips around now. Because, well, yeah, they're still in it, and they're going to be in the finals tomorrow. Against Spain. And they're probably going to win. And it's messed up too, because I just got there were a ton of clips that were like really detailing in on the soccer match between England and Argentina. And I watched that live, but I mean, I watched it on not a super high definition, high resolution video screen where you can see every detail. No, I'm not. I'm just going through the public channel, and I mean, I just kind of want to follow what's going on roughly, but I don't get to see all the details. So if like the commentator doesn't mention about it, a lot of the times, like, I don't really even like, what's going on there? Whatever. But I mean, there's people on it like hawks. And dude, even in the England game, there was like tons of weird shit that I hadn't even noticed while, like, I was watching it and I'm like, hey, what the fuck? Because it basically got to see a really good detailed close-up. And I'm like, wait, what? That happened? That was what I was looking at? What the fuck? Yeah, because, I mean, I am not watching these games and like, oh, how are they gonna rig it this time? No, I'm actually just trying to have fun with it. I just want enjoy the soccer game, really. I'm trying to, but I know there's shit things going on, and I can't read their attitudes and all that, and then I already saw like, oh god, they're gonna be very annoying again, aren't they? And they were in the first quarter. So, but yeah, it's not what I'm not the reason I'm watching the game. It's more like I pick up on that and then look into it a little bit afterward. Because when the game is there, I'm just trying to actually enjoy the game. I mean, is that too much to ask for? Right. Anyhow. Yeah, there's been no games in the last few days, but there will be again later today. Of course, between France and England, which is like kind of a bonus match for the third place. But usually those are more pure games. Well, because like the prize is no longer in it, so the referees actually get really honest. It's like a game for the glory kind of thing. And those turn out to be like very enjoyable games, but then afterward it's like, but we didn't make it though. But yeah, still looking forward to it. Just to see what they're gonna... Because usually that's also a time where they basically open up their can of tricks, as in like real football tricks to kind of show off. It's like a demonstration type of game, is what it tends to become. So I'm looking forward to that, to actually good looking football or soccer. Right. Yeah, let's take a look around. Oh God. I mean, yeah, I kind of called it though, but apparently here's some article where a Ukrainian spy reveals orders to basically do some kind of false flag thing. It's not very specific about that word, but that like civilian casualties is like acceptable in other countries, so like in European countries. Like, I don't know, this is just a fine detail, but I mean when it's literally spoken out in the open, because we all kind of knew that was their attitude and that they were gonna fuck around, because I mean it's all collapsing. Like their scheme, their money laundering scheme is collapsing because they're losing hard. Even though NATO propaganda will continually spout like Russia is almost defeated, of course. And if you disagree with that, you suddenly get a ton of bots on your ass that are gonna nag you to death. But yeah, this is like an official reveal, so... And I'm kind of glad. I'm like, it's kind of hopeful that there's like, well, Ukrainian spies that are like spies for Ukraine that actually just come out and leak like that. That is very relieving that they're there. And another sign that it's actually kind of rickety and not some super tight, super hardcore planned group that is like gonna cause a lot of trouble, but rather something that's kind of rickety and starting to fall apart. And it is, and it's already like people can see it on Zelensky, people can see it on just what type of propaganda, that it's become more aggressive against reality. where like any defeat is basically denied entirely. So, or even like boasted like, no, we won that one. Like it's just, yeah, that's also very telling that it's actually not going very well, because such type of attitude for like a political organ or like a geopolitical group, that usually means like they're actually just trying to hold back all the news, the bad news, to make sure that there's no sudden demoralization spreading around, and that there might, because that might cause a revolt, right? So that might be, yeah, another indicator that it's actually not going very well at the Ukrainian front at all, despite their supposed new technology updates and all that. Right, anyway. But yeah, I did actually warn, like, hey, European countries, especially Eastern European, you better be very vigilant, because Ukraine's gonna pull shit on you. Poland seems to be very aware. Bulgaria definitely has taken note. And yeah, no further updates though about that region. Right. Yeah, and also still no strikes in Europe. I mean, Russia did actually say they were going to do that, but they might do it at a very sudden time moment. Or it could be like as soon as something new happens, like a new attack against Russia, that in that exact moment the big retaliation into Western Europe would happen. So that's my estimate. I can't even call it a prediction, because I mean, but that is what I estimate could happen. Oh yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, on Infowars, like a whole item. Now Trump is going after China. Like, oh, they helped to rig the elections, and actually really boring. And it just seems like another blame game. Because I mean, yeah, it's true. They did do that. But I mean, is it the most urgent thing at this point? Could it not just be easily fixed? Goody. So yeah, it looks like war between Israel and Iran and the US is heating back up, and I mean, again, talks are like, oh, boots on the ground for America, and it's I mean, this should sound like extremely familiar, almost like an echo. It's like, yeah, so same issue, same, like, what if you just like echo it like 10 times? Does that mean that after those 10 times you can just do it and win? No, it's going to be absolute failure, absolute slaughter with no accomplishments. And that's it. Doesn't matter when you do it, how many times you feign doing it or pretend that you're gonna do it. Once you do that, it's fucked. And there's nothing else to it. And it's embarrassing. It's annoying. And the US is just gonna completely run out of missile defense stocks in this way. Like, they can't build it all quick enough to resupply it, so they're gonna be out. Right? Even if they now started to massively stamp out of the ground some new missile manufactories and like, then no, it's still gonna take too much time. Like, they're just going to run out. Oh, now even Owen Benjamin is posting that clip. Reposting it. Or they're fucking around with football, like the match Argentina, England. Because it just kept happening. Like, this is all like in the first quarter. It was such a mess. All right. Jesus. No. Whoa, there's apparently really big fires over at Norway. Big wildfires. This happened 2 days after Norway voted to ban all goods and investments linked to illegal Israeli settlements in the West Bank. I'm sure it's just a coincidence then. And I mean, good on them. Good that they're, like, I like Norway. I like that they're doing that. But yeah, you gotta be careful. Okay, according to this, Ukrainian drones are now just going after complete non-military, non-energy. They're just blowing up like commercial warehouses now. The hell? Looking at it, this looks hilarious. Well, I'm gonna have to check that out. Separately after the show. But there's like a lot of play on the whole Odyssey. Like the internet's going crazy because of Odyssey. I bumped into this fucking thing that was so freaking hilarious. Ridiculous though. And it's on purpose. This is like the superhero, the woke superhero team assembling. It's very appropriate music. And it's exaggerated. It's a quick AI slop thing, but I mean it is funny, and I'm sure there's going to be more of this kind of So expect more of these. Or I'm expecting more of these, and if there's even going to be funnier ones, I'm definitely going to play those because I find this hilarious. And it is ridiculous because this is like not one freaking figure that is creating a controversy anymore. It's like there's so much of this crap now. You just can make a team with them. And if they keep going like this, you could make an entire separate universe of this ridiculous woke insanity. I could just have the alternative woke universe. I mean, that would be so weird. Ugh. But yeah, who knows how long they're gonna be able to keep this crap up with Hollywood and Disney. Anyway, oh, yeah, this was awesome. I got a lot of Tartaria related clips. Oh, yeah, this was a fun one. It's not very Tartaria, but like sometimes AI slop can really impress me. Right, but yeah, this is fun. This is a good, like, Awakened Minds is more of this kind of thing. Just this one guy is just going around touring the world and just says, make it make sense a lot. It's starting to recognize the pattern.
So you got that thing. You got these things. More perfect stones. More perfect cuts with a hammer and chisel.
Yeah, right.
Grandpa Pierre must have been swinging away back then. Oh, you didn't know I had a Grandpa Pierre. It's called 23andMe. Wee. I'm Paris, Big T. Make it make sense, man. Let's get into it. You silly people, man. Oh, they had pulleys, they had scaffolding. Who cares? Who cares? How'd they make these perfect cuts over and over again? You know, vibration, sound, what? Chisel, hammer? I'll take the real answers. You know, vibration, sound, not hammer and chisel. Perfect cuts over and over again. And who are those doors for, man? Yeah. Look at that. This is the whole screen. Look at that little lady. 1 door, 2 door, 3 door, 4 door. Come on, man. Make it make sense, friends. Let's get into it. Why don't you believe them, Big T? You know, because they be lying already. Look at them, looking away. Looking away. Someone's lying to you? Damn right, dog. Calm down. Folly girl, calm down. Look at him looking away, like a liar does. And look, the griffin claw motif, you know, straight out of our grandma's bathtub. Shout out to Nona. Look at these. More Roman toys. Look at that. Come on, man. Shout out. Listen, and if you were just like, hey, no, these are from back in the day, from when Rome was here in the 1100s, I would believe it. But don't tell me you're building this in the 1700s. I'm not believing that, you know? Let's all come together. Rome was here, right? It was here. It never left. It was all over the world, right? And they built it somehow. Whoever the Romans were, you know? They built it, not us, not the 1700s. That's what I'm harping on. Listen, when I say Rome was everywhere, or whoever these people were that were called Roman people, like that's trying to poke holes in the story of, yeah, if Rome was in France first, then, you know, these structures might be from them and not from when whoever said the date was. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it might be even further back in history. That's the point. It's not when they said it was. That is the point. You know what I mean? Not Rome. I'm not arguing Rome was here, Rome wasn't here. I'm saying it was from a different era back in the day. It can make sense, man. That's what I'm trying to say. So I got thrown off. The Paris army was walking by and had their guns out. I got a little nervous, I ain't gonna lie.
That guy is hilarious. He's like Quantum of Conscious's cousin from New York. I mean, he is. In my mind, this guy is Quantum of Conscious's cousin from New York. He just is. It's like, what? Oh, you mean my cousin from Pennsylvania, Quantum of Conscious? Yeah. Yeah, he just says everything's fake. I'm into this Tartaria. Yeah. But pretty cool, and I love this thing. It's because it's just a great animation, like showing sizes of Adam. It's just so epic. Look at this, 30 meters tall, Gilgamesh 6 meters tall, and then typical human 180, which is even taller than I am. No, wait, that is kind of my length, isn't it? What is? No, 174. So yeah, it just looks so epic. And that's how it works. We grow smaller over the ages. Wait, is it just cutting off the video? What the fuck? Why? What? How's that happening? I didn't know it just cut off the top. That sucks. I don't know how. I don't even. Yeah. Okay, I gotta keep that in mind. Like if I do a big screen, it's gonna cut off the top. That sucks. But yeah. Anyway. stuff. Oh, here's a genuine Tartarian bell in Australia, still functioning. Yeah, this thought it was really cute. I mean, it's just kind of non-AI slop, but this is cute.
Oh crap! What do you?
Oh, is it cutting out? Oh, son of a bitch! And that ruins the whole the comedic timing of it. I guess I'll have to play it on a separate screen. If somebody could explain to me why that happens, you know. But yeah, here we go. Ah, shit. Okay, sorry, low volume. Let's do that again.
Oh crap.
What do you... Can I help you?
No.
What are you doing here?
I'm really sorry. I was going to ding dong ditch you guys. I'm super sorry.
Did your dad know you're out here doing this? I will call him right now.
Yeah, he does know.
I doubt that.
What's the hold up?
I've been caught! Is that your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says it's a core childhood memory and he wants to be a part of it.
This is great. I mean, it's kind of silly, but it's the kid's just so good natured. I love that. It's like such a very typically American type of good natured attitude. Like this could be Owen Benjamin's kid, although I mean, you know what I mean. It's funny. I liked it. Here's another Tartaria one. Played it on the big screen. Come on. Oh, so good. Old photos, man. Of the same thing. I really love this slideshow because it just shows you like what it was like when they found it, and then they basically show you after it's been excavated and cleaned up. It's just amazing. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Top got cut off a bit, but I mean, it's good enough. Alright, I got one last funny clip. The Lord of the Rings 40K. It's frickin' AI slop. But I mean, it looks interesting. Let's see how
It's changed. I feel it in the earth.
I can now form a tent.
I feel it in the water. I smell
On a
it in the
motorcycle.
air.
Legolas and
Much that
Sidious.
once was is lost, for none now live who remember it.
Concealed within his fortress, the Lord of Mordor sees.
A great arm, lidless, breathed in flame, is gathering all evil to it.
You know of what I speak, Gandalf. You cannot hide. I see you.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
The age of men is over. Time of the orc has come.
Hell yeah. Legolas with the jetpack.
They may come, and the courage of men fail. But it is not this day. An hour of war and scattered steel when the age of men comes crashing down. But it is not this day. This day we fight.
I just thought it was freaking amazing, man. I know it's AI slop, but still, it's just like, whoa. It works. It kind of works. It just makes me like curious, like, oh, what if like indeed the entire movie was basically like that? It is almost like a like George Lucas like remade Star Wars with more CGI in it. That is kind of like what this would be if they'd actually made the full movie like that, and it would still be just like interesting. Of course, it's never gonna be as good as the original, but still, it's just like interesting. Yeah, and that's it for the clips. They're pretty good, I thought. Hope you all enjoyed that. Whoa, got a tons of Rogans up. I appreciate that. Hope you're all having a great Saturday. this looks kind of good. Oh yeah, I gotta do this. Another Odyssey one. Another one. This looks hilarious. Let's play this.
Warriors of Greece, the enemy is near.
Let them come. I'm the biggest, strongest warrior in all the land.
Yes, you are, brother. After our victory, they'll remember the story of us Greeks forever. Let us fight.
My love, I will miss you. I will await your return.
Helen, my wife, the most beautiful woman in the world. I'll find you again. Warriors of Greece, the enemy is near.
Let them come. I'm the biggest, strongest warrior in all of the land.
Yes, you are, brother.
After our victory, the story of us Greeks will live forever.
Fight! My love, I'll miss you. I'll await your return. Helen, my wife, the most beautiful person in the world. I will find you again.
Yeah. Yep. That's the world we live in now. And I mean, to be fair, I'm not even that upset about it. It's just so stupid. It's like, you know, and I know for some people this just seems like completely impossible, but you could just like not watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. And I'm pretty sure that in 10 years I will still not have watched it. Just like that Snow White movie. Like, yeah, I know it sucks. I've seen some scenes from it. I'm never gonna watch it. I mean, it's not that complicated. Damn it, another funny one. Oh man, there's a lot of this stuff out there. I guess like the movie just came out, by the way. The Odyssey. You know, I can actually Google that. When did it come out? July 6th. Right, so that just came out basically 2 weeks ago. I'll probably have some more of those as a glimpse. It's for tomorrow. Right. Oh yeah, I forgot some. That's right. I have a croissant. But now I don't have anything to actually watch alongside that. there any clips yesterday that I didn't play? No, I think I played all of them. Yeah. I'm gonna save this one. Okay, that is one of the funniest things that I've seen. I don't know if that's real. Yeah, I thought so. That's just, sometimes AI slop is just like, oh, this looks really funny, but then it's just like, nope. Yeah, I'll present this thing. Sorry for being silent for so long. I'm just like flicking through, and hey, I enjoyed my croissant. Right, but this is a Russian warehouse getting blown up by drones.
Короче, полный пиздос. Схуяли семерку, восьмерку, четверка. Около восьмерки беспилотник упал на зеленой траве, блядь.
Yeah. Who the fuck comes up with this shit? Okay, I'm gonna play this silly little slop. Because it's... What? No? What the hell? It looks so silly. Lord of the Rings, Mines of Moria, but it's a musical. How did they come up with this? I might not actually play that right now. It might be just too silly. Right, yeah, I'm gonna round out the show. It's been fun though. Sorry for the kind of like slow moments at the end. I gotta figure out a title. But I mean, it was basically Eclipse Day. Out. Yeah. This should work. Weather cooling down, because hey, that's happening and it is influential. Odyssey slop overtaking soccer slop, which is true. And Tartaria sinking in, and I mean that's kind of generic, but I thought that the first clip I played here with that guy, Quantum of Conscious's cousin, it just, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are just figuring that out. It might be a small percentage, but that still adds up to a whole bunch of people all over the world. And I think that because there were a lot of barriers there at first. People were just like, no, we built that. And I think it's just kind of starting to sink in with a lot of people, like, yeah, you know, it does kind of seem unlikely and it's like out of place. And yeah, so people are starting to actually now get a feel for it. They're starting to feel that there is something wrong with the story. And thus I'm calling it Tartaria sinking in. Right, and there's a lot more to talk about with Tartaria, but I don't just have like a big discussion ready that I can just wage on my own. I'd have to have somebody to talk with about it. And usually I do find that over at Discord channels, but not so much during my own live show. But I do find interesting clips that are about that. I collect them here. Right, so yeah, rounding out Thanks everyone for coming. Hope you liked this show. If you did, then please don't forget to Rogan's it up. And if you haven't already, follow me here on Rumble and Beer when I'm going live, which is around 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. Please also do support me through the gift card, PayPal, Patreon, and Go. Links are on the description box below, or send me super chat over to Rumble live chat when the show is live, or subscribe to my channel and support me that way. Any support would be greatly appreciated. I really use it. Please support your local Arwen, that would be great. Very helpful. Right, I'll be back tomorrow with Flat Earth Early Bird number 2697 on a Sunday. Hope to see you all then. Everybody have a great weekend. We're getting close to the 27th. Have a great weekend, have a great Saturday, and hope to see you tomorrow. And until the next video, keep it flat.